All right, let's get real. You've probably seen those flashy YouTube income reports, right? The ones where creators with millions of subscribers are casually dropping numbers that could buy a small island. But what about us, the little guys? The scrappy creators still battling for every single view. I finally hit that mythical 1,000 subscriber mark, unlocked the partner program, and honestly, I was expecting the digital cash registers to start singing. Spoiler alert, my very first deposit wouldn't even cover a large pizza with extra cheese. Maybe the dipping sauce, but definitely not the whole pie. Stick around and I'm going to pull back the curtain, show you the exact dollars and cents, and dive into that glorious mess that is RPM and explain to you why your first 100,000 views might leave your pantry full of instant noodles. This isn't just my story, it's a peek into the often hilarious reality of trying to make a buck on a micro channel in 2025. Hey everyone, I'm Thomas, and if you're new here, I've spent my time making videos about woodworking, CNC, and laser engraving. And guess what? On October 10th, 2024, I woke up to that magical, coveted, monetized badge glowing proudly on my YouTube studio. I felt like it was a huge milestone. I promised myself back then, when I hit a full year of being monetized, I would pull back the curtain and show actual dashboards. No Photoshop, no rounding up, just raw, unedited truth. Well, folks, today is that day. I'm going to walk you through each and every month and show you the reality of monetization for us smaller, inconsistent channels like my own. By the time we're done, you'll have a clear picture of what your ad revenue is realistic for a small channel like yours. You might be surprised at what we uncover. Let's go ahead and get started. October 10th was my first day of monetization. I published a total of 4 long form videos during the month and got about 5,700 views, which accumulated 340.7 watch time hours, 62 subscribers, and brought in a grand total of $34.10. My RPM for the month was sitting in at right about $6.45 on approximately 5.3K views. This is traffic that was coming mostly from the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. For that reason, my RPM is a little bit higher than what it could be in this particular niche. My highest grossing video of the month, if we look at our revenue, was $4.87. Then came November, and things really started looking up. A video I made about Vectric V-Carve toolpaths had above normal views, causing the channel to gain approximately 9,300 views. That single video propelled my earnings for the month to a much more exciting $69.95. I obtained 641 hours of watch time during the month on 3 posted long-form videos. My RPM for the month went up to a nice $8.19. December managed to stay elevated, pulling in approximately 12,000 views and paying out $77.27. I obtained 805.7 watch hours and an incredible, at least to me, 143 subscribers. My best video pulled in approximately $16.25 for the month. Now, I did see a dip in RPM, which dropped down to $6.88. Just when I thought I'd had it all figured out, January hit me like a ton of bricks. I still had elevated views at about 13,500 and watch time at 770.6 hours with 132 subscribers, but my income dropped to $59.03 for the month. In the month, I did post 2 shorts and 3 long-form videos, but none of those videos really seemed to resonate with my target audience. So revenue-wise, my RPM dropped to a lowly $5.07 per milli. My highest paying video did bring in $10.33, but I realized that this was part of what I've heard about seasonality within the YouTube community. Advertisers often cut their budgets after the end of a quarter rush, and especially after Q1 of the year. So my real first undeniable taste of seasonal fluctuations occurred during January. I'm not going to lie to you, I was becoming a bit discouraged because of the low income for the month. And at the fact that I still haven't made enough in YouTube earnings in a single month to get paid in a single month. So February was much the same as January as far as income went. I also saw a drop in viewers at about 9,500 views, 616.3 watch hours, and 97 subscribers, which generated a total of $60.28 for the month. My RPM did climb back up to $6.53. I posted 2 videos and did 1 live stream for a cutting board giveaway for viewer appreciation. During this month, I had hit 2,000 subscribers, so I decided to hold a giveaway for my viewers in appreciation. March brought in an increase in revenue, bringing in $69.09 on 635 watch hours, 93 subscribers. Magic trick, I simply posted more videos. And this month I posted 8 videos, and I had an RPM of $7.43. I also got my first ever membership, which paid me $2.25 for the month. April was a record-setting month for me. I had 12,000 views, 857.6 watch hours, 123 subscribers, which pulled in $70.85 total. The significance that I have to telling you my watch hours every month is that because of the year leading up to when I actually got monetized, I wasn't pulling anywhere near as much watch time every month as what I have since becoming monetized. At the end of the video, I'll show you the entire year in perspective to show you the overall growth of the channel. Now, for RPM for the month, my RPM was only $6.25, and that was on 3 posted videos for the month. May and June brought a huge increase in viewership, watch time, subscribers, and I averaged nearly $77.50 per month in revenue. In total, I had 28.2 thousand views, 1,700 watch time hours, 301 subscribers, and pulled in $154.77 in revenue. I posted 4 long-term videos over the course of these 2 months and 2 shorts. As far as my RPM went, it was $6.54 for the period, but I also increased in memberships, and I received a super thanks from one of my viewers on one of my videos. July and August brought fewer views, watch time, and subscribers, along with lower revenue. Now, in my defense, I was not able to produce a lot of content due to travel and my full-time job. I created 3 shorts for the period and only 1 long-form video. So in total, I brought in $119.90. I wish it was $119,000. 22,800 views, 1,200 watch time hours, and 179 subscribers. During that period, my revenue, or my RPM, was $6.85, and I did, unfortunately, lose one of my 3 members during the time period. So for the month of September and going through October 10th of 2025, I again brought in a lot less of everything. I had a grand total of 11,200 views, 674.8 watch hours, 90 new subscribers, and brought in a revenue of $69.88. Now, for what it's worth, this period is only 1 month and 10 days because I wanted to keep the video limited to 365 days or 1 calendar year to show you my earnings during that time frame. No excuses, though. I was very inconsistent during the period as well as other periods, as you saw. And so, if anything, I can say I am consistently inconsistent. On the brighter side, though, my RPM did creep up a little bit. It's up to $6.89 for the month. And I did keep my current my current two memberships. This video was primarily to show you what can be achieved through AdSense alone. That being said, while AdSense was doing its thing, I also diversified a little bit. I have Amazon affiliate links for the woodworking products that I use and recommend, and those paid out approximately $245 for the year. If you're into woodworking, CNC, or laser engraving, please hit that subscribe button and click on the notifications. That way you're not going to miss out on my future content. If my content isn't something that you'd normally watch, I'm okay with that, and I thank you for watching this video. Looking back, knowing what I know now, there are definitely a few things I would tweak. First, I would niche up to a broader woodworking and CNC related content. I've learned that videos targeting exact search phrases not only pay more per view, but also attract a steadier, higher paying advertisers. It's about quality over broad quantity. Secondly, I'd make uploading shorts a thing of my past. They're not doing a whole lot to drive traffic to my channel and to my longer form content, which is, of course, my bread and butter. So is ad revenue really worth it? If you absolutely hate selling or the thought of creating your own products gives you the hives, then yes, ad revenue is probably the most passive money on earth once a video really matures and finds its audience. It just sits there earning you pennies while you sleep. But here's the cold hard truth. If your target audience isn't primarily in North America or Western Europe, or if your niche isn't in a high value category like finance, tech, or business, you should probably realistically expect to need about 500,000 monthly views to pay a modest rent. It's a volume game for most. My advice, treat AdSense as the gravy and not the turkey. It's a nice bonus, a little extra flavor, but it shouldn't be the main course of your YouTube business. Instead, focus on building an email list, creating a tiny valuable product, even if it's a simple guide or template, and use your videos as powerful trust builders. The moment you start thinking like that, your RPM transforms from the desperate measure of life support into a fun scoreboard, a nice little bonus that validates your content's reach. 1 year, 40 uploads, and about $785 in pure ad revenue taught me a few lessons. It showed me that YouTube pays better than a casual hobby, worse than a traditional salary, but exactly what your content is worth to advisors. This platform isn't some magic lottery ticket where you can get rich overnight. It's a compounding asset. It grows over time steadily if you treat it right. Upload consistently, solve searchable problems that people are actually looking for answers to, and for goodness sake, diversify your income streams like your rent depends on it, because eventually, it just might. I'm living proof you don't need 100,000 subscribers to start making some real tangible money. But if you absolutely do need to be patient and have a willingness to look at the data and the guts to show the real, sometimes messy numbers. I hope this gave you some valuable insights for your own journey. We'll see you next time, and in the meantime, I am putting up some of my normal content. If you'd like, please take a look at that, and if you can, like, subscribe, and boost this video to help me out. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for watching.